What's going on, you guys? It's the FPL Penguin back again with another stream for you all. In today's stream, we'll be talking about all things UCL. And we're going to get straight into it. This is all about UEFA Champions League. And this is how I got on in the last round. UEFA Champions League's back after a mini break. I think it was December, the last games were played. So I had over a month and a bit to wait. So the back, we're into knockout stages now. And this is how I got on the last rounds in the last group stage. I got 71 points and around about 2k overall. But yeah, I am making a few changes. I've done my team ready, so we're not going to be messing around with it in the stream. So that's how I got on. If you guys have played it, do let me know in the comment section how many points you got on, where you are in the overall rankings as well. So we'll move on swiftly to the make transfers page. This is what I've come up with. We get unlimited transfers, and I believe we get an extra bit of budget as well. I'll go through the fixtures as well. This is just for the first leg. This is set out for, and then we've got the second leg we do on the 8th of March deadline. So we've got Chelsea versus Lille. Just check everything's up and dandy and working. We've got Chelsea versus Lille. We've got PSG versus Real Madrid. We've got Villarreal versus Juventus. We've got Atletico Madrid versus Manchester United. We've got Salzburg versus Munich. We've got Inter Milan versus Liverpool. Lisbon versus Manchester City. And Benfica versus Ajax. So this is... I don't want to spend too long with the stream. The deadline is tomorrow. And we know some games are being played next week as well, so not all the games I've just mentioned now are being played for the first leg. Ones are being played this week, some playing next week. So make sure you know that, guys, and get your captaincies and substitutions right, so you don't miss out on points and stuff. So I'm pretty much happy with this team. It's all about Mahrez. Now, we know Mahrez, I believe, plays tomorrow. So I believe Mahrez... we can get a glimpse of. Can we get a glimpse of before the deadline? The deadline is 8 o'clock, so we can actually find out if Mahrez starts that game. Because the two games tomorrow are Lisbon City, Paris Saint-Germain, and Real Madrid. So we have a chance to find out the City lineup before the deadline. Because the deadline, same time as it kicks off. So I'll be intrigued to see if Mahrez starts. I'll be surprised because he's played 84 minutes last game. A few days before, he was playing Norwich, and then he played in that game before that. Was it Brentford? Can't remember now. But his last two games he started. So I know he's been starting games in UCL, but he wasn't getting game time, was he? Because of he was with African Cup of Nations, and he had a break. And then also as well, they've got Jesus, they've got Torres who's left as well. Grealish is now injured, so maybe he might start. Who knows? But they have a lot of injuries in that attacking area, so. If he starts, then I'll have to try and find a way to put him in. I've only got 1 point something in the bank to do, so I'll probably need to get rid of 2 players, downgrade an expensive one, and then do that move. But I do like that. I think of Anthony. How much is Anthony? Anthony's about 8 million. So what I could do is upgrade Okafor and then downgrade Anthony. I could potentially do that. We could have a look here now, but that's the potential team I'm looking to do. Captaincy will probably change to Mahrez if he does start. So we'll have a look here. If I do decide to do this, can I do it if we're talking about it now? So then you guys know if I do decide to do it. 9.4, 5.3 for an attacker. Ain't great choices there. There's not any great choices, are there, guys? There's not many great choices because you're going to go over the budget. And the best guy is this guy from Lille, but I don't think and it's not even a good choice, is it? No. So I would probably need to downgrade in other places, but I think it's so expensive. It really is. But if you guys want to know if there's any injuries or anything like that, please let me know. I could opt for Anthony instead of Haller, but Haller's Haller, isn't he? Maybe I'm going a bit too hasty on Chelsea players. Maybe. I don't know, but at the moment, I like this team, and but yeah, Mahrez would be the only change if I did decide to do that. So that's what I'm thinking about going for. Let's say hello to a few people. Let's say hello. We've got John. How you doing? Lanish, how you doing, mate? What you say? I tried out all the EPL team for this UEFA Champions League, but didn't validate the transfers yet. Kobe saying as well, hello Pinker, how you doing, Kobe? Hope everyone's doing good. So that's what I'm going for. Transfers wise, let me know if there's any players, any of these little gems. I think the Salzburg Munich game is going to be an absolute cracker. Because did you see what Bayern Munich game was like in the Bundesliga at the weekend? They lost 4-2 to God knows who. I'm going to have a look at the team because then we get a good idea then. If I get this on the screen now, let's get this on the. We have a look at. We'll do a bit of scouting, shall we? For Bayern Munich, because I know they lost 4-2. Can bring it up on the screen. Let's get on the screen. So we're going to have a bit of a look at Bayern Munich. Get them on the screen right now. So let's get Bayern Munich up. Here's Bayern Munich. They lost at the weekend to Bochum, VFL. They lost 4-2. This was the team they put out, starting lineup, in that 4-2 loss at the weekend. Lewandowski, Sane, Coman, Gnabry, Thomas Müller, Kimmich, Pavard, Sul, Acapano, Lucas Hernandez, and that's the second string goalkeeper. But 4-2 loss. And where were they in the table? Standings wise, they're up to 11th now. So I assume if they had lost that match, they would have been like 13th under Gladbach and Wolfsburg. So a big shock there. Of course, Bayern Munich losing 4-2. So I think that could be a cracker. That's just me. I think it could be an absolute cracker. I do think so. We'll get to your question in a minute, guys. We'll go back to my team on the screen. So that's what I'm going for. What's Kobe saying? I know someone else mentioned the new guy for Juventus, Fiorentina. Used to be Fiorentina, lads. Vlahovic. Pronounce his name. Vlahovic, I think he's a good player. I think he's got, not played many games for Juventus yet. I think he got an assist. I can just, on my side. Vlahovic. Is that his name? Dusan, let's have a look at him. He has got a goal for Juventus. He got his first goal on the 6th of February against Hellas Verona in a 2-0 win. Then he blanked against Sassuolo and Atalanta. But it could be a nice punt. I mean, have they got any more defenders? Strikers, I mean. Morata's gone, hasn't he? Is Morata still there? They got Keane. Can't see Keane starting. I've already got Sandro on my team, but it would be a nice shout, wouldn't it? How much is he? Please say he's cheaper than Anthony. But I'm not so sure about that if he is. $9.5, so it's more expensive. Obviously not playing Champions League because Fiorentina aren't in the Champions League. Picked by 1%. I don't think Villarreal will be easy. But I think he's a nice differential to go for. He seemed to kind of click now in this Juventus side. But it's all about me with Mahrez. I'm not overthinking it as much. I'm trying to go for the favourites. And then it probably all backfire. But I see Atletico Madrid beat Manchester United. I see Atletico Madrid beating them. Keeping a clean sheet. This guy looks good. Can we make it big on the screen? It's got 8-2, 7-6, 10-4. And what did he get? Let's go back on there again. Can I have a look what he's got in total? 3 clean sheets so far on the group stage. 2 goals conceded, 1 yellow card. He got 91 clean sheet, 14 balls recovered, ball recoveries. Extra 4 points right there. I'm putting my money on Atletico Madrid to win. I don't think they're doing as well this season. I think they're I don't know if I've imagined it. How are they doing this year, Atletico Madrid? Atletico Madrid, I think, aren't doing as good. I just imagine that. The 5th at the minute in La Liga. They're about 15 points behind Real Madrid. They've got a game in hand. Barcelona are above them by the same points, but better goal difference. But they are scoring the goals. Yeah, I'm just looking on my side, guys, with what I'm looking at. But yeah, I don't think he's a bad one. I think Vlahovic for Juventus could be a nice differential. I think he's quite hefty in price. Tough game against Villarreal. But if you want to go for a punt, go for him. How you doing, FPL Duo? How you doing? Hope you're well, mates. Can Liverpool win the Champions League year? I listen. I hope so. I'm a big Liverpool fan, as you can see right behind me in that backdrop, that wall right there. And but yeah, I hope we can. It's gonna be tough. We've injecting Luis Diaz in there. I think we've got a good shout. You know, defense is fit and ready to go. Midfield looks good. Forward line is back, ready and smashing them goals in the back of the net again. I'd like to think so. It's going to be tough, though. But I'd love it. Getting number 7 would be fantastic. Never say never. Jorginho, risk rotation. Could be anyone's risk of rotation. But I think with Jorginho, takes penalties. Didn't start that game, but they've already qualified. But you can see with... What has he got? Let's have a look at the main stats right here. We get a good look then. 4 clean sheets, 2 goals, 29 ball recoveries, 37 points in the group stage. I honestly think he'll start, and I think he's still a good punt to go for. I tend not to overthink it, and I think with this team, I think Jorginho will definitely start. I think go crazy. I think go for it, go crazy with Chelsea assets against Lille. Lille aren't doing so well. Where are Lille so I can help? Or Lille? The team that won the French league, was it last season? And they haven't done so good this season. This season they're currently 10th. This is Lille in the French league. They are about 24 points behind first place PSG. Completely different than they were, was it last season? Scored 32 goals so far this season, conceded 35. So they're not doing as good this year. Lille. So it could be a good team to target in the group stage, in the knockout stages. What are you saying here, mate? Lukaku, Elanga, Ronaldo, Salah, KDB, Mane, Kovac, Kante, Robertson, Trent, Cancelo, Alonso, Darlow, De Gea, Edison. That's very expensive. That looks very expensive. I mean, Kante's still a lovely gem, isn't he? Is Kante fit, ready to go? Is he? Because we know what Kante can do. Because he bloody picks up all his ball recoveries and everything like that. But yeah, I think it's very strong. I know Ronaldo's got a decent record, better record in the Champions League than the Premier League this season for Man United. But yeah, Lukaku's fine. Elanga might be bold one to go for. Ronaldo gets those points when he can. Salah's good. KDB's decent. Mane's bold. Wouldn't go for it. Rotation as well. Luis Diaz might start. Kovac. Ball recoveries. Kante ball recoveries. Robertson, Trent. I wouldn't go double local defence. It's Inter Milan at the end of the day. They're very, very strong. I wouldn't do that, and it's away at Inter Milan as well. I wouldn't go double low poor defence. Cancelo's a very good one. Alonso, go for Alonso. Darlow might be rotation right there, and I wouldn't do it against Atletico Madrid either. De Gea, I wouldn't risk it because it's Atletico Madrid. But Edison, if you want to go for that as well, go for Edison. But just those players that I said don't go for, in my opinion. Best defender for 5.1. 5.1. Wow. What we need to do is here take a Rudiger, and what we'll do here is get a defender for 5.1. Let me give you some help. We'll do 5.5 because you might miss out on the 5.1. We've got this guy from Ajax, 8233, 5.1 exactly, 6% owned, 1 assist in the group stage. You could pick him if you wanted to. He's in contention to start the game. I'd just look at probably the favourites. Benfica might be a weird one to look at. So there's him, or Who else could you look for? Do you want a cheap gem? Or do you want a favorite? Do you want a player that's a favorite? Do you want a 5.1 defender that is with a team that's a favorite? I'll be all. I think Juventus will still be favourites. 3,725, but it won't be easy. He's 5 million. Matip is there. He's 5.5. Yeah, so just players like that, mate. Just those two players that are probably the best cheapish budget gems to go for, in my opinion. No worries, Joe. How are you doing, Joe? I hope you're doing good, mate. Don't play UCL. Just saying good afternoon, mate. I hope you're doing good. Hope your afternoon's good. It's sunny where I am. And yeah, hopefully it's not going to rain today. But I hope you're doing good, mate. But we'll probably wrap things up there now, guys. Yeah, we'll probably wrap things up. I mean, can we have a shout out for the league? UCL League. Not really do this as much. Look at that. Shout out to these people. Yeah, shout out to these people on UCL Fantasy League. And yeah, we'll wrap things up. That's a team I'm probably going to go for most likely. Mahrez. I have to see if it starts. If he starts, then I'm going to have to fiddle around with it and then try and go to 2, maybe 3 players. Maybe a big name for 2 transfers. But that's what I'm going for, guys. All the best for this UCL. I will be back with an FPL game week. What are we on? 25? Game week 25 reaction stream. After, well, I won't because I'm working tomorrow. Probably Wednesday afternoon, I'll be back for a reaction stream. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I've been the Penguin. No worries, mate. And that's guys. And take care of yourself. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. See you later, guys.